At least a dozen people killed and millions more without power after Hurricane Milton slams Florida. Storm surge and flash floods prompted water rescues in hard-hit areas, and 100-mile-per-hour winds fueled tornadoes, causing serious damage in central and eastern Florida. The Red Cross is calling for more volunteers in the wake of the devastating storm.
And Governor Newsom is deploying first responders from California to aid rescue efforts across Florida. John Fenolio live in the news center with the latest on the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. John.
Well, Micah, share the images and stories of survival coming out of Florida are at once devastating and incredible. The governor there says some 1,000 people have been rescued in the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, but with so much widespread devastation, authorities say they expect the death toll to rise. By daybreak, Hurricane Milton's catastrophic damage became clear. Homes and businesses underwater, millions of people displaced, hundreds rescued.
Hey, let me spin around.
Including this 14-year-old boy clinging to a fence floating in the murky floodwater in Tampa. And out at sea, the Coast Guard rescuing a man who was clinging to an ice chest floating in the Gulf of Mexico some 30 miles offshore after his boat stranded overnight. The storm making landfall near Sarasota with punishing 120-mile-per-hour winds, heavy rains, and torrential flooding. Trees and power poles toppled, boats washed ashore and into yards, homes splintered and destroyed.
So imagine being in a house with no ceiling.
Natasha Ducre and her family of 7 returned to their Palmetto home just south of Tampa to find it demolished.
When you're at home and you don't think this is going to happen, you don't think somebody's going to come and just rip away your whole life, you don't think about that. So this is home, and it's gone. Home is gone. So home ain't home no more. So yeah, I'm very emotional.
From Florida's central Gulf Coast to the Atlantic, the devastation is widespread. The number of fatalities growing as search and rescue teams find more victims in the waterlogged rubble. More than 3 million people are without power.
We saw it looked like lightning in the sky, but it wasn't actually lightning. It was the power boxes all exploding in the air. It was nuts looking, and it was just bang, bang.
Milton's winds destroying the roof at Tropicana Field, home to the Tampa Bay Rays. It was where thousands of emergency responders were supposed to stage before the storm hit. Milton spawning deadly tornadoes across southern and central parts of the state. Rescue teams continuing to search for victims using boats, high water vehicles, even wading through the water, going door to door. Governor Ron DeSantis saying the storm could have been much worse.
The storm did not produce the worst case scenario in terms of storm surge.
The governor promising to put politics aside to help those in need.
I spoke with the president this morning, and he said he wants to be helpful. And so if we have requests, he said send them his way, and he wants to help us get the job done. So I appreciate being able to collaborate across the federal, state, and local governments and work together to put the people first.
President Biden offering a similar message.
I know recovery and rebuilding projects can take a long and difficult time. But as long after the press and the cameras move on, I promise you, you have to pick up the pieces still. I want you to know we'll do everything in our power to help you put pieces back together.
As we've been talking about, Milton is the second major hurricane to hit the region in less than 2 weeks. Governor Gavin Newsom has deployed more than 350 urban search and rescue personnel to Florida to help with the disaster response. If you'd like to help, you'll find links to donate under this story on our website, ktla.com. In the News Center, I'm John Fenolio. Back to you.
All right, John, thank you.